Hello everybody. So I am getting some issues with my truck. It keeps the temp gauge keeps, you'll just be randomly driving and it'll just jump all the way to high and say check gauges, and it still runs fine, but after a while it throws itself into like limp mode, basically like safety, and it'll turn off half the injectors to pump air into them to cool them down when it's really not actually overheating. It's just the sensor, which here's the old sensor. It's a cylinder head temperature sensor, so CHT. It's like really common with these. Here's the new one. A lot of people say you got to pull the intake to do this. It is not true. This is an 07, so this applies to any of the 3-valve 5.4s. Super Duty or F-150 or Expedition, whatever. This happens to be a Super Duty. They're like 99% identical. Gotta pop the alternator out of the way. Didn't even have to unhook it. Just popped it out of the way. And there's your sensor. It was in that hole right there. So I guess if you have giant hands, you probably can't get to it. You gotta pop that connector off, and it's a 19 millimeter. So far, I'm like 5 minutes into this thing. And people are saying, oh, you gotta pull the intake off, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. I already knew you didn't, but whatever. I wasn't going to tell them that. But yeah, so that's all you got to do. Very common issue and very simple to fix. And I'm kind of surprised I didn't see any videos on doing it this way on YouTube. All the ones I've seen on YouTube, the guys are pulling the whole intake off, which amazes me. So there it is, folks. Follow my channel. I'm gonna get more and more videos. And if any of you guys are 3-valve Super Duty guys, this is an 07, and this is my intake that I got for this. This is actually for a 2008 to 2010 5.4. The only difference between those years and this one with this intake, because I could find these intakes all over the place, but not the other ones. So the other years, the intake would go straight into the throttle body because the throttle body sits the other way. This one sits flat down. So all I did was buy a silicone intake 90-degree coupling. I forget, I think it's like a 2.5 inch. You'd have to look. Put it right in there. Bam, problem solved. Little custom bracket. And then yeah, the intake, the heat shield did not work. I'm gonna build a custom one. But I cut that off so it still brings fresh air to this filter. I think it works a lot better. I think it feels like it breathes better. Obviously it's louder, you can hear it. But that factory intake with that baffle is just terrible. But I am going to make me a heat shield, because during the summer, obviously, it's going to suck a lot of the engine bay heat right into it. But for the winter time, this is perfect. But anyway, that was all about the cylinder head temperature sensor. So I just wanted to make a little short video for you guys about that. But there you go. I'm going to probably start putting more 3-valve videos in here. I have also done the cam phaser lockouts on this truck, and I've had pretty good luck with it. I used a HP tuner and just did a VCT delete, which that would be those, the VCTs. Okay, that's it, guys.